of evolving. Today you can see, because of the tape on the floor, that we are moving into another shuffling challenge. We've had our first 3 fundamental shuffling moves that I have taught, and if you have not had a chance to check those out, look at the links down below. We had the Melbourne style running man, going into the cutting shapes running man, and then going into the poly pocket. Today we're going to move into the Charleston. It is a move that's been around for quite some time, but it just adds that extra spice into the first 3 moves that we just did. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like. And I'm gonna today when we do it, it's gonna be like 2 front. We're gonna go up 2 and then back 2. But honestly, I don't even count how many I do whenever I'm dancing. It's just whatever feels right. So okay, it's gonna look like this. All right, and then just to quickly review, if you're like, well, what is she talking about with the other types of moves that we've learned? We learned the regular running man, and then kicking out, cutting shapes, and then we went into the poly pocket, which was more sideways. All right, and then you can see that you can simply go straight into this one. And you can kind of mix it up however you want once you start really getting comfortable with each move. So let's go ahead and talk about how we can start practicing this move, in the sense that your mind and your body are going to have that connection, and it almost becomes a subconscious thing, and it's not something that you have to constantly think about. So that's why if I move us in a slower pace, it's because this is how I learned it also, and it helped me not give up, and it helped me actually be able to learn it within a day or 2. All right, you can see that I have the tape a little bit different this week. I do not have an X because, well, this move doesn't really require the X. If you want to keep it, you can, because that will still help you as if you want to practice the other 3 that we've learned. But really all you need today would be, remember how you had the 2 on each side of the X? That's the most important. Okay, so with the Charleston, let's go ahead and start in the middle. And we're going to start with kicking out our right leg. Okay, so you're going to kick out your right leg, and when you do, it's going to be almost like both toes are going to be pointing in a little bit like this. I know it looks strange, but just kind of do this slow enough where you feel comfortable with it. So you were like this, and you kick out like that. So it's going to be like that, and then you're coming in the front. And when you come in the front, let me jump back so you can see. When you come up in the front, it's almost like a T. I'll do this turned around so you can see. So see how my foot is like this, my other foot is like this. So I'm going to turn around so you can see. All right, you guys ready? Okay, so we're going to kick our right leg out, and then both toes are going to go in a little bit, and then it'll be like that. So you can see my feet are kind of like a T. See that? It's almost like a cross. So, and then when you come back out, you're going to, both toes are going to be pointing in, but now you kick this one out, and then you're going to come back around. All right, so let's try it frontwards. We're just going forwards right now. All right, so remember, you're going to go ahead, kick out, and then front, kick out, and then front. All right, so let's step back and try that again. So you're kicking out, front, out, toes are in though, front. All right, step back, we'll try it again. Right leg, out, front, out, front. Right, step back, try it again. Right leg out, front, out, front. All right, just remember that whenever you're kicking your leg up, the toes are pointed in, and then you're making that T when you come back down. Okay, so now that we're up front, let's practice going back. You see your leg that you have up front here, so it should be your left leg, and if it's not, it's okay, whatever leg you have up front. Just make sure now you're kicking that out, toes in, back. Now the leg again out front, out, back. So So that's another thing to think about when you go back. The leg that you have up front is the leg that you're going to kick out with the toes pointed in. All right, so now let's practice going frontwards and backwards. So if we see back here, we've got our right leg back. So let's go ahead and kick that out. So we've got, let's try that again. And then cross, out, cross. Remember front leg, kick it out, back, other front leg, out, back. Let's do it a few more times. Go ahead, out. Remember right leg, out, cross, left leg, out, cross. And now we're gonna have our front, out, back, out, back. I think you're noticing a pattern. When we go frontwards, this back leg is the one that kicks out, toes in. See, back leg, out, toes in. But when you go backwards, it's the one in the front. See? So if you kind of just remember that. So remember back, and then, all right, so let's practice a few more times. So we're gonna go out, cross, backwards, front one, out, cross, Let's go front again, right leg, out, cross, now left leg, out, cross. All right, ooh, losing my balance. Now front leg, out, cross. Now the front leg again, out, cross. All right, let's give it a try with some music now. Ready? Right leg. Play around with it then. If you need to slow down again, just remember, right leg out. And as you pick up the pace, decide how you want to do it. Mix the other ones in, have some fun. I'm just so thankful for you guys and all the new subscribers, and just for those of you that keep up with my content and you continue to watch. I appreciate you. Feel free to leave any comments down below. So have a wonderful week, guys. Thank you. Let's continue to grow and give.